Alright, so today's video, we are going to be changing the oil on this Case sv185. So, when you first come back here, it's relatively confusing because you look and you're like, wait a minute, like where's the oil drain, where's the oil filter, air filter housing, hydraulic filter, then I think that's your water separator. Right, that's the water separator and that's the fuel filter. But anyways, you just come down here to the left side of the machine, you pop off this cover, and that's where the oil drain and oil filter is. So what we're gonna do is get this machine warmed up and start doing that. Okay, so I just recently purchased this thing. It's kind of neat. When you set it on the seat, it activates everything. So not really sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's H pattern controls, not hand and foot, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. Alright, we got to get this thing up to operating temp. See, it's got the hydro temp and the oil temp or coolant temp here. So, okay, so what you're looking at is roughly $400 worth of parts. Needed a set of keys for the door, also needed a door strut. So we have the outer air filter, the inner one was okay. Fuel filter, I think this one's the separator. Oil filter, massive hydraulic filter, and then oil. It's all relatively simple. So I'm gonna let this thing run a little bit longer and we're gonna pop off this cover. Okay, so with the cover off, you now have access to your battery and the oil filter and the oil drain. Now, depending on how clean your machine is, this might be all caked with dirt. Luckily, this one's not. Alright, so it's nearly warmed up. Just gonna get the oil a little bit more thin, that way it gets the debris out of the engine. Alright, I mean, that's probably good. It's been running 15 minutes. Alright, I guess I gotta pop the oil up top. That'll make it come out a little faster. Take the oil cap off. Okay, so here on this fuel filter, what you want to do is unplug this bottom thing, unscrew it, and then this one was all kind of gunky, so I sprayed some brake clean, cleaned it. Unscrew the filter, screw it back on, screw this back on, and then plug the connection back in. I'd assume this will warn you if there's water in the fuel, because then it'll, you know, conduct electricity through those points or finish the circuit. I think that's how that works.